Good morning. Happy Thursday to you. This is your girl, Coach O, founder and CEO of Action Speaks Volume Incorporated, where I am known as your procrastination strategist, your behavior change expert, where I help you to build unshakable confidence, stop procrastinating, and to get your dream out of your head into your life. I pray that you are off to an amazing start to your Thursday. Good morning to you. Good morning, Brother Juan. Thank you so much. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. Go ahead and share this out. Invite someone. Super excited about the day. I mean, it is just good. It is just good to start your day off good. It's just good to start your day off, well. It is just so good. It is so good to be, worry-free despite the things that you may encounter, despite the things that you're facing, going through, that you can still have a smile on your face, that you can still feel like, that I am in control. It is good. I'm telling you, it is so good. Good morning, Dee. Good morning, Nikita. Thank you so much for joining. I am super excited of my circle. I am super excited about the women that I am connected with. I mean, and even already it's 7:20. I've been on the phone with two amazing women, two entrepreneurs on this morning, two people that's about their business. Early this morning, we already up collaborating and planning, getting our strategies together. I'm just excited. And that's what life is about. Life should not be about dreading the day and dragging through the day. And good morning, Angela. Thank you so much for joining. I mean, I am connected to some amazing people. I really am. Super excited about this day. And you see what the live feed title is. Good morning, Regina. Thank you so much for joining. Good morning, Sister Bacon. Thank you so much for joining. It's a good day to have a good day. Yes, it is. Because this is the day that the Lord has made. And I choose to rejoice and be glad in it. I desire to rejoice and be glad in it. I'm not forced to be glad, but I want to. I want to be excited. I want to be happy. I want to have joy. I want to have peace. And guess what? When you want something, you can get it. You may not know how on everything, but all you got to do is make a decision on what. It takes me right into this topic for today. You shouldn't dwell in a place that you don't want to stay. I'm going to let that marinate just for a little bit. Don't dwell in a place that you don't want to stay. You don't want to dwell in a house you don't want to stay in. I don't want to dwell on nothing. So my mindset cannot stay in a place that I do not want to be. So if I don't want to be miserable, I don't want to be unhappy, I don't need to have my mindset dwelling in a place that I don't want to be. I have to think happy thoughts, joyful thoughts, peaceful thoughts, lovely thoughts. I have to think thoughts that's going to propel me, positive thoughts, things that's going to take me to the next level, things that's going to propel me to the next level. My mind have to be on a higher frequency. Come on now, somebody, on a higher vibration. I can't stay low. I cannot stay quiet. The wavelengths have to be high and high. We have to think about what it is that we want. Don't dwell in places that you don't want to stay. This is good to me and I'm just getting started. This is good to me and I'm just getting started. Because see, we can be stuck in a position, in a place, in an atmosphere, in an arena that we don't even like because we keep playing. Good morning, D. We have the frequency we have a low frequency, a low vibration, but we got to go to a higher frequency. Go to the place that you want, not dwelling in places that you do not want. That right there is a game changer. That is a game changer because guess what? The more you talk about a thing that you don't want, the more miserable you are, the more upset you're going to get, the more disappointed you're going to get, the more hurt you're going to feel. But when you go to a higher frequency, you can't even see that low thing. Did you hear me? When you go to a higher frequency, you cannot see that low thing. Good morning, Tawana. Thank you so much for joining. When you go to a higher frequency, you can't see the people that don't like you. When you go to a higher frequency, you can't see the people that's hating on you. You know, when you think about when people hold you back or when you try to hold a person down, you got to stay there with them. But baby, if you go on and say, you know what, I got things to do, people to see and places to go, that I can't stay in this position with you, that you may not like me, but I love you. I gotta like you. I can't have hatred in my heart, but I gotta move on. You gotta go on to a higher frequency. Get to a higher frequency. Don't dwell in places that you do not want to stay. Don't stay stuck in conversations that you don't want to be in. Don't stay stuck in positions that you don't want to be in. You gotta make up in your mind that I need to be on a higher frequency. My frequency has to be higher. My frequency has to be higher. And when I'm higher, I don't see those low things. I don't see those things that are trying to pull me down. I don't see those things that are trying to make me feel bad. I don't see those things that are trying to hurt me. I don't see those things because you're above those things. The chicken and the eagle they can't kick it together because somebody's going to be out of position. Somebody is going to be out of place. First of all, the high can come low, but the low can't go high. The chicken can't go where the eagle can. But the eagle cannot know its place. Good morning, Pastor Jalen. Thank you so much for joining. The chicken cannot go where the eagle go, but the eagle can be out of place. Come on now, somebody. The eagle can be out of place. Because, see, the eagle can come down, but the chicken can't go up. Y'all, you're not talking to me today. The eagle can go down, but the chicken cannot go up. You shall not dwell in a place that you don't want to be. We have more control than we operate in. We have more control than we walk in. We have more control than we utilize because we are getting out of place and we're going to places that we don't want to be in. You're trying to figure out why this thing is not going no higher. Why is this frequency not higher? Why is this vibration feeling the way this vibration is? It's almost like radio waves. You have to change the frequency of your station. When you're playing something on your radio and that's not what you want to hear, change the station. You have the power to change the station, and we have the power in our mind. Good morning, Toshiba. Thank you so much for joining. To change the frequency, to change the station. You don't have to listen to no static on your station. Come on now, somebody. Listen to me. You do not have to listen to no static on your station. If your radio is not coming off clear, if it is not clear, if it is without static, you can change that thing. You got to think about life the same way. You're speaking in the spirit. Come on now, somebody. You can change that thing. If the frequency that you're on is not what you want to hear, if it's not feeding your spirit, if it's not encouraging you, empowering you, if it's not taking you to the next level, if it's not propelling you to do more, if it is not launching you out in the deep, change that thing. Change it. Change the station. Change the station. When there's static, change the station. Good morning, Anthony. Thank you so much for joining. So we got to be on a different vibration. We got to get on a higher frequency, and we are not going to dwell in places that we don't want to stay. We are not going to listen at racket. We're not going to listen at static. We're not going to listen at a word that we don't want to hear on a frequency, a word that's bringing us down, a word that is discouraging us, a word that is negative. We're not going to listen at those words. We're not going to allow it to be, we're not going to allow it to feed our spirit and even enter into our eye gates and ear gates. Change the frequency on your station. Change the frequency on your station. Change the words that you listen to. Change it. You can't hear that. It's breaking up. It's breaking up. You got to let them know you don't have enough bars. You're breaking up. You're breaking up. When you are around people and you are in places that are not building you up but tearing you down, you need to change the station. Change the station. Change the frequency. It is time for us to get on a higher frequency and a different vibration. Good morning, Jerlene. Thank you so much for joining. It is time for us to change the frequency and to get on a higher on a higher frequency. It's time for us to get on a higher vibration. It is time for us to be around people that are talking the talk that we talk, that are going to places that we want to go, that are doing things that we want to do. It's time for us to change the frequency on littleness and on nothingness. Come on now, somebody. We got to change the station on littleness and nothingness. And I'm not saying that you don't have to stay in places that's making you miserable. That's all I'm trying to tell you. You don't need to stay in a place that's robbing you of your peace and your joy and your happiness. Good morning, Mary. Thank you so much for joining. Go ahead and share this out. We got about 5 minutes. I got to get out of here. Go ahead and share this out. You do not need to dwell in places that are not making you happy. Good morning, Elder Anderson. Thank you so much for joining. So we got to remember, we got to get on a higher frequency and change the vibration of the things that we're dwelling with. Do not dwell in a place that you don't want to stay. Don't dwell in places that are not making you happy, that are not bringing you joy, that are not allowing you to operate in peace. You're going to have to have a higher frequency and a different vibration. You're going to have to change the station when they're static. When they're static, change the station. You don't have to stay there. And do you know how you can go from one station to the next and you can have a clear frequency. You know, you can have a clear frequency. One station can just be staticking. Some people you can be talking to just talking crazy. They don't see no hope. They don't see no possibility. They tell you what's not possible, what's not going to work, what you can't do. But you got somebody like me telling you, go for it, go for it, go for it. You can do it. You got 2 or 3 things now. Boo, you can have 8 things. You can have 12 things. You're doing something now. Just imagine if you would change the frequency to a different frequency. Get the static out your station. Get the static out of your station. Get the static out of your ears. Get the naysayers out of your ears. Get those that don't believe. Get those that are doubtful and fearful. Yes, coach. Oh, come on now, somebody. Get the static out of your ear. You need to be on a station where somebody telling you, girl, it's possible. Girl, I see you. Come on now, somebody. AKA my AP, Erica Michelle Bailey. Girl, I see you. I got somebody wants to be, they said you want to be on my video. I'm going to that. I don't know if you was trying to add yourself, but I'm going to add you on here. We're going to see. I don't know if you hit that button by mistake. If not, you'll close out. It said it's adding somebody. We're going to see if you meant to come on this video or not. It said, Ed, now I don't see you coming on here. Hey, man, sister, the guest declined the video invitation. Okay, I figured that was a mistake. Hey, man, sister, don't dwell in places and things that don't bring you joy. Change the station. Some people will drain your spirit if you allow them. Yes, they will, but honey, you gotta be like you on your TV. When you don't find, when what's on your TV screen, you don't like watching that, turn it. So why do we listen to people that we don't like hearing when they ain't meaning us no good? I'm not talking about truth being told, because some truth we need to hear. I'm talking about you got some person that's down in you. You got some person that's not believing in you. You got some person that's telling you it's not possible. You need to change the station on that. You need to change the frequency on that. You need somebody in your corner that's going to brainstorm with you, where you're going to put your masterminds together and you're going to come out with a different outcome. Are not going to dwell in your circumstance. They're going to tell you what's possible. They're going to say, okay, listen, let's think about this. If money and time wasn't a problem, what would you do? Because see, a lot of times our decisions are only based because we have a lack of money and we don't have time, because we are dwelling in a place and we are busy with things that are not making a difference. And I have a slogan, and I tell people that, and for people that's not doing nothing, it may offend them. I said, when you have much to manage, you don't have time to waste. And if it's not productive, value added, and making no money, I don't have time for it. I don't have time to sit around talking about people. I don't have time for you to sit around and tell me what I can't do. I don't have time for sitting around for you to tell me what's not possible and what I never have and what I would never be and where I would never go. I need somebody to tell me, girl, it's possible. I need somebody that said, coach, oh, you can do it. I need somebody that said, come on now, somebody. You need somebody that's going to be up in your ear, that's going to be in your corner, that said, fight, that can to say run, that's going to say go, that's going to say you can do it. Don't let what you used to do be the, don't let that stop you. Don't let that stop you. Don't let them lies stop you that the enemy telling you that you don't know where you came from. No, it's me knowing where I came from, knowing where I don't want to stay. I know where I came from, but I know where I want to be. Come on now, somebody. I know what I've been through, but I don't have to look like what I've been through. Y'all not going to talk to me today. My spirit. Come on, coach. Yes, I can do it. You need somebody that's going to believe like you believe about that thing. They may not even see it, but they may say, they say, but baby, look. It may look like it ain't, but I believe what you believe. I believe it because you believe. I am your ride and live chick. I am the one that said you can do it. I am the one. I'm proud of those that I know you can do it. I need some. I know you can. You ain't got to do it with me, but I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Potential. Come on now, somebody. I see your potential. I see what you can do. I see what you got. I see why you went through what you went through. I see why you're going through what you're going through. The devil see it too. That's why he want to keep you with some foolishness in your ear. He want to keep you with some people that's talking about you. He want to keep you with some people that tell you that you will never do it. Because he don't want you. He know that if you ever grasp a hold, excuse me, of the thing, of that God created you to be and do, he know that you will be a force to be reckoned with. If you ever recognize, good morning, Camelia, thank you so much for joining. If you ever recognize the frequency that you were supposed to be playing on, the devil is a liar. His kids is a liar. His clique is a liar. His institution is a liar. The school they go to, the curriculum that they teach from, it's a lie. The words that they speak, lie. Lie. You have to replace the lies with the truth. With the truth. I see your potential. You need somebody that sees your potential. Sometimes you have to get away from your negative family and friends because they don't see what you see. Change the station. You got static in that station. Change the frequency. We got to get on a higher vibration. We got to get out of our own heads and get in our hearts. I know what you're talking to yourself. I know what you're saying to yourself, but you got to get in your heart. What are you feeling? What makes you cry? What makes you stay up at night? What makes you want to do it even if you don't get paid? Come on now, somebody. You got to change the station. Change the station. I'm getting ready to get out of here. I got to get ready to get out of here. They need a lawyer. Come on now, somebody. You need to know that you have more power than you're operating in. You have more fire than you're burning with. You have more to offer than you ever thought you had. He know you're a force to be reckoned with what you got in you. No matter what you went through, what you got in you. He tried to stop you on every front. But now it is time for you to stop dwelling in places that you don't want to be. If you don't like that job, get you another one. Start your own business. Do your own thing. Stop thinking that you can't do it because you landed a job that you didn't want. Preach, girl. I just wish our people would stick together and stop all this pettiness. I agree, Anthony. It's crazy. It's over 7 billion people in this world. We fighting for what? Thank you, Coach O, for seeing my potential. And yes, you helped me to change the frequency. And when I did it, yes, first time author. Whoop, 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 whoop. Y'all got to get my girl's book. We gotta get a book, first time author. You know, long time coming, but the baby has been birthed. Come on now. Believe the word of God over yourself. Change the frequency. Change the frequency. Let's get on a higher vibration. It's time for us to stop thinking that we can't and everybody else can. If they can, we can. If they can, we can. If they can do it, we can do it. God is no respecter of person. He is no respecter of person. He don't think no more of you do of me. He thinks no more of me than he do of you. We're all a part of his body. We are all of his kids, the Jews and the Gentiles. We must change the frequency. I'm excited. Because you know what? I will not live a day, of doubt, and I will not live a day dreading that I wish I would have done something. I'm going to do everything that I want to do. I've been doing it, and I'm going to keep on doing it. You got to know that when you are determined, don't let nobody stop you. They can't stop a determined person. You can get your roadblocks up out the way, boo, because I'm coming. Boo, I'm coming. I'm coming through. I'm going around. I'm going under. I will always find a way. You can't stop a determined person. You got to change the frequency. I don't have to listen at that station. I know that may be my favorite station, but baby, they ain't got the static out of this. They got to work on something. They don't have the frequency right on this one. Let me tune into something else that I can understand. Let me tune to something else that can speak to my spirit. Let me tune to something else that's positive, that is going to propel me to go to the next level. Look, I got to get ready to get out of here. If you're new to me, good morning, Andrea. Thank you so much for joining. So I want you to remember, I want you to stop dwelling in places that you do not want to stay in. Come on now, somebody. Good morning, Miss Rose. Thank you so much for joining. I want you to stop dwelling in places that you do not want to stay in. You don't have to stay stuck in that position. You don't have to stay stuck in that place. You a relationship that you know is not working. It doesn't matter about what people think. A lot of time people stay because they worried about what people think. Oh, they gonna think this and they gonna think that. They gonna think the church gonna think this and they're gonna think that. It doesn't matter about what they think. You know what it is doing to you. You know it's killing you and not building you up. Come on now, keep doing you, woman of God. Those who don't like it they can take all the seats in the arena, point blank. You heard it from my man, my friend, my guy, Anthony Foreman. You heard it. Go to the back of the stadium. Go to the back of the stadium. Get in the seats in the back. Get in the back. We need you to get in the back. Get out the way. We need you to get out of our view because it's not a pretty picture, but we're not going to let you stop this show from going. You got to remember, you have power that you're not operating in. So I pray that I've said something that will get you moving, will get you changing your frequency, to get you on a higher vibration. This is your girl, Coach O, founder and CEO of Action Speaks Volume Incorporated, known as your procrastination strategist, your behavior change expert, where I help you to build unshakable confidence, stop procrastinating, and to get your dreams out of your head into your life. It's time for us to go higher. It's time for us to have eagle eyes. It's time for us to stop hanging with the chickens and to go where we want to go, do what we want to do, and be what we want to be. Thank you so much, Regina. Thank you so much, Sister Bacon. Thank you so much. God bless you, and I pray that you have an amazing day.